Hello and welcome to the 13th episode. Now, last time we have moved our fleet to our first engagement. We have repaired it and now we are going to use it once again before we have to embrace the pretty big alien strike. And I do think I want to go after the servants here. So we invest like 5.6 days. That sounds about right? When do the aliens arrive again? Forgot it again. So we see them flying towards us 19th of November. So that should be enough time, even if we take a few days. And then we can repair, assuming we have something left. I hope so that we have something left then. So, like this, let's go. I decided against the alien station because, as mentioned last time, it has 3 or 4 layered defense arrays plus a battleship with plasma. I don't trust that we can defeat that without losses, and losing one ship right now would already be devastating, so let's not do this. Meanwhile, I have been able to, in between episodes, to get an alliance with the USA. The reason for this is, in case that the alien administration is going to attack us, we can use their... they will come to our aid potentially, or maybe. That would be useful because we need someone to take out the alien administration eventually, later on. That shouldn't be us, because of the alien hate mechanic. So, now let's get going and get this fight behind us. We also should improve public opinion here, in China. That would be useful. This one would also be useful. The reason for this... what did I want to say? Public opinion is because of the unrest here, because of the cohesion, basically. So that this goes down. There's a fleet in Mercury. And...
public opinion is moving in our direction.
The uprising is underway.
oh,
We're winning their hearts and
they're
minds.
coming to us.
Things are
And-
stabilizing.
There we are. So let's see, we have to accept this. And I'm not sure if I want to actually record this because this might take forever. Yeah, let me speed forward to the result here because we just waited out. Okay, we had to wait a long time and apparently we are able to disable it. And hopefully we can also, yeah, nice, we take it out. So that's maybe more exotics for us. Let's see. Most importantly, we didn't lose the station here. Come on, let's see how much we got. At least because they attacked us, I don't think it generates the aggression. We don't get loot. Wow, we only get loot from space fight with ships apparently. Wow. Hey, and there's our fight. What actually do we have here? Layered defense arrays. Oh, maybe I should have checked this first, but... yep. Engage it. We must disable all modules. Yes, of course we do. We go to Arrowhead again. Full speed to boost up our coal guns. We could actually accelerate. We do have a decent speed here. Maybe we actually want to do this. A bit of... ooh, that's a lot actually. Let's do one acceleration phase. Oh, maybe we shouldn't do this. That burns a lot of fuel. A lot of fuel. Really a lot of fuel. That was maybe a mistake. Okay, so we should focus on the layered defense array first. If we can. I'm not worried about the rockets that are flying towards us here. Oh, my flagship is speeding forward. So that's bad. Yeah, that's bad. That's very bad now. Let's hope we don't lose it. Because we need that. Remove targets from the fleet here. Yes. Now the laser hits. Okay, come on. Can you focus on the layer defense before it does something we shouldn't? shouldn't. And this one as well. Okay, that was easy. Okay. That was easy. Okay. I was worried unnecessarily, but we lost a lot of fuel, which is unfortunate. So let's get rid of the station. We didn't get exotics, but we did get 2 promotions here, which is of course awesome. So now select this one, destroy the head. Oh, a head module finished. I'm going to investigate that in a second. So now we are going to equalize this one. And, well, don't proceed forward, please don't. And then we head home to our shipyard. We don't need to hurry up crazily, so 1 week we shouldn't repair automatically. Just fly there. Should mute my phone though. And now we have just received, this one is finished, so we're going to set this one up as well for mining here. Ooh, this one is a really nice upgrade that's going to come in when this one is upgraded to a settlement. Yeah, so I'm going to do this one, and then we wait for the alien attack on our station. Well, we are shortly before the alien attack on our station, and we also assaulted the alien facility on Earth in China. We recovered a cache of 3 exotics, which is nice, and we also recovered a theropod apparently. Initial examination of the body of the salamander, as the superficial reptilian creature has been dubbed, suggests a species either bred for war or born in the crucible of it. Its body is pure muscular and sinew, to such an extent that its tail alone could snap a human neck with ease, and protected by a hide tougher than many metals. Yet for all its bestial aspect, it is or was intelligent enough to wield a firearm. This creature is visually frightening to our people. Even as a corpse, it is deeply unsettling to behold. It would be hard to envisage a more effective shock trooper than the salamander, though that many livid scars which crisscross this corpse armored flesh may suggest that kind do not perform this role entirely willingly. We were successful here. They probably won't like this. Did we get an update from this? No, of course we didn't. Why? And we get the Summit Salamander autopsy from this. We don't need to prioritize this though.
All the old boundaries.
And our revenue is through. Nice. I think it's time to go into Titans to get that one unlocked. On the other hand, we want to have Marines available, so let's first of all get Marines out of the way and then continue into Fusion. This is nice, but nothing we need anymore. This is also nice. Ooh, this is a favorite though. More science. We take it for this one. So where are you? Oh, I forgot its name. There. Oh yes, please. That's important. More science. I think that's... If it's just from 10 to 20%, that would be nice. Or if it's additional 20%, that would be extreme. That would be a lot of science output. But we're going to see that later. Now, the next mission phase. So we can
At your
now
service.
continue rising unrest
The
here.
people will rise.
You will reduce unrest here.
We'll make things safe.
And actually we should
Where to?
consider... Oh, they're still pushing back hard against us here. So now we can't remove one of the councillors with public opinion here. But I do think we should... Oh, we can't do this easily anymore. Okay, in this case, forget about it.
I will tell our story.
Question is if Sam can get more persuasion by now. No, we can't yet. That's something for soonish. Ooh. That's something I should investigate getting. Do we have someone where we could put this? We could, for example, sell one of the knowledge orcs by now. 5%, 3%, 3% each. I don't know. Do we really want to? Not sure yet. Could also do it here. This one is relatively weak. Do we need it for something? Doesn't look like it. So this one is relatively weak, so let's sell it. And instead get the outer space affairs for more mining and such. Okay, and now let's go into the fight. So, 19th is the day of days.
Offering support.
Offering counsel.
So they have arrived at L4. Let's see how big they are. And they are going for our ship. Yes. Okay, so we go... Oh god, 22. Oh god. Going to be a disaster, I guess. Yeah, you're going to accept this. I mean, yeah, we have 2.5k, at least judging by the game. So what we're going to do... So, position fleet behind the head. And we are going to just very slowly proceed forward because we want... Oh, that looks very far away there. Maybe we should go to 75 or something. Yeah, that's we can still stop here if we want to. So confirm. That's gonna be interesting. So how far away are they? 1,600, that's very far away. We do have a lot of battle stations here. That's really good. So you can also see my ships under construction there because I made more of those. We need to cancel them in case we lose. I hope we can still. And now we just wait for the armada of the aliens to arrive. And we do have our small fleet here. And the engagement range for those is 850 kilometers. What's going on there? Whoa, 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 whoa. What's that already? Oh, the fight has already started and I didn't notice it. So, our fleet should probably... I don't know what to focus. So we should probably wait for the moment. So at what are we shooting already? Oh, the small vessels are breaking up formation. The Titan is here in the center. So actually I'm going to... Okay, we have to wait what happens here. This is going to be the highlight of this episode here. Because it's a fight for survival now. I hope they didn't bring too many plasmas though. And I again forgot to mute my phone, but whatever. So, that's against us actually, this laser here. Okay, our ships are also in range now. So... we should probably focus on something. I don't know. This is very confusing actually. Okay, I'm going to wait until they are closer. Wait a second, there's something... that's just a very small ship. I think that's not worth targeting with our fleet here. What's that? Oh, something from the down behind here is also shooting already. I think we're going to set the target for the scattered hope here. Crushed hope? No. Scattered hope. Just in case, as soon as we get in engagement range, we should shoot on it. But I don't think we can get through this screen. Wow, this is so much stuff there. Okay. We are hitting something there. Something went down. That's good. Didn't take any significant damage yet. That's good, good, good. I have no idea what's happening in detail here. Small ships are going down, that's good. And I think we are in... Are we in engagement range? Is that... This looks like the coil shots already. Oh no, that's enemy coil shot. Okay, so it's not our fleet which is in range. I assume that their coils are... Whoa! Whoa, that's a siege coiler from them. That almost took out the battle station completely. That's nasty. Wow, that did hurt. That really did hurt. It did like 1,500 damage in one hit. The list of ships already is significantly smaller. And now we can enjoy the fireworks here. Okay, I think the first siege coiler is actually shooting... It's not a siege coiler, it's just a usual coiler. Right? So these ones only have, yeah, a heavy coil, not a siege coiler. How much is still left here? Some stuff. So it's now against the capital ships here. The small ones are disengaging or very far away. Yes, they are far away. So we are now in engagement range here. And they are already super busy, as you can see here. I really worry that we are not going to get through the screen here. Yeah, I do think we are not going to get through here. Maybe when we are closer, but I'm going to need the smaller coil guns as well here, which are currently not shooting. What's that? Why are you disengaging? What's going on here? Okay, that's in our favor. Because now there's only 3 ships which can screen each other. And we should get... Yes, we get through 3, we get even. And now the Titan is gonna be next here. Bam! There we are. That's the first hit. Damn, that was a big hit from one of the large coil guns. There we go. Wow. The Titan is down. Oof. That was lucky. That the 2 ships disengaged here. Yep. We are going to take this one out and I think then we wait for the disengagement to happen. As was that, do we get loot? Because it's a fight at the station. I guess we have to wait until the end so that we don't accept the stalemate. Because that would be a mistake. So let's just speed forward here. Okay, here we are. So the result of that fleet is, the fight is that half of the alien fleet is destroyed. The other half disengaged. We have gotten quite some loot. 2.9 exotics is nice. And also some metals, volatiles and so on. That's pretty good for our, let's call it, war treasury here. So I'm very happy about this result because I was super worried. And now, let's see what the repair will cost us. That's okay actually. So let's do it. I'll refuel as well. And where's that alien fleet now? It has split up. I could engage these 2, but I don't want to. Because they might disengage. So let's wait. And actually let's check where our fleet is. Like our next construction queue. Oh, 233 days. Okay, that's still far away from finished. And yeah. Meanwhile, our Talamanca station here, so which I'm going to rename into Mercury first, is upgrading into layer defense arrays, and then actually I forgot, we should have put the ring hab in there. Going into a ring hab, and then we can, when the situation has calmed down a bit, we can consider going for the Mercury bases. For which we also want the Marines, just in case that the AI is making stuff there. Actually, we should be winning this one, so that's good as well. I'm considering if we maybe want to remove this one so that we speed this up further. There we go with climate. management. And now, what else do we want? Ah, this one started, right? So next day, this one basically going to finish. And now I'm going to just speed forward, because I don't think I'm going to do anything with the fleet as long as the aliens are hugging us here. Ooh, they cannot disengage here. And the other fleet just disappeared. Yeah, I think I'm going to hunt this one down, but I don't need to show this because this doesn't have any fuel left, that alien fleet, so they can't escape. Okay, we finished Focus National Research, and we should have done this earlier, because we actually got 20% from this. So we went up to 28.6k science now. This is massive. Actually, we should check if I maybe didn't see one of these kind. So now let's get some stuff out of the way again. We do Unironic Fusion, Titanics, Accelerando can wait, unless... So, I think that was hopefully the last one, unless I forgot one. National Research Oversight, that's the one we just finished. No. National Labs, no. Focus National Research, that's what we just did. Okay, that was the last one. I was hoping that I didn't miss another one. So, but this is of course massive. Another 20% more science. We are almost at 30k now. Impressive. But yeah, so that's helpful. But we have a public opinion problem here in India. I don't know who is... So many people must be pressuring our public opinion here, which is super annoying, because we already have 2 councillors pushing back against this. And I'm not sure how to stop this actually. So that's... I don't know. Something we have to find out. Meanwhile, we have fighting, we have done a little bit of fighting, but I wanted to do more fighting. However, there's a problem. And in Earth orbit, we actually... Wait a second, did it fly away? Oh, it must have flown away in the last days. That's interesting. There was a big alien fleet flying around Earth. So, I'm going to... Did it go here? No. I'm going to wait a few more days, and then I'm going to continue cutting down Servant and Protectorate fleets here, because they are annoying. And I want to have a free orbit. So that's going to be our plan here. Which I'm going to just do. I don't need to show every fight now. And we are waiting for more of our mining bases to get operational here, actually. So let's see where that will bring us. 10 people are here. Yeah, they are all pushing against us. No surprise that we are struggling this hard. But the chances for that should be really limited though. That's annoying. I don't want to annoy the other factions like Academy and so on. I mean, on the other hand, we could actually just start taking those out which are not our spy, like this one here. So
Tracking target.
And for example, that's our
Don't
spy,
let them
right?
find out.
Yes. Something like this. I have no idea what he's doing, but we can detain him as well. Or let's rather, yeah, this one. 25 persuasion. Let's detain him as well.
We'll bring them in.
What's
I mean,
the
they really need high persuasion because we have minus 24 from population. And I don't know, is there anything else we can do to boost our defenses here? No, because we are a democracy, so probably not. Annoying. Really annoying. Maybe we can make something work by being hostile to those who are here. Well, something glorious has happened. We can intercept actually one assault carrier that was flying throughout Earth. And we are going to take it out on Earth orbit now. So of course we are going to shoot down the cruiser first, most likely, because it's in front. Yes. So and then afterwards the assault carrier is gonna be beef. So this should be relatively easy. There we go. Straight shooting through that thing, and now onwards to the assault carrier here. Which has of course a lot of point defense, but not a lot of weapons, and bye-bye. Not on my planet anymore. Well, that prevents 3 armies from spawning on Earth, that's good. Helpful. I mean, while the aliens are busy on Earth with their armies, we can check that out in a second, but it's nothing to worry about. Come on, finish the fight. Let's see how many exotics we get. 8. Nice. And we actually get a crew chief. That's useful as well. And now we went to full red, so that's has brought us over the tipping point here. And that was to be expected. We can't defeat this fleet here, it's just too many ships, in case you're wondering, but I took everything else out that is here except for that one alien station, which is still in my eyes too hard to break. So let's go there to Earth again. And yeah, let's prepare, or rather refuel in this case. And we are close to breaking the 30k science threshold here, which is also quite nice. And we're also slowly pushing up our sustainability score now, just to slow down the climate change from our side here. Of course, there's still the massive Chinese economy here, which is not going to be helpful, but well, there's nothing we can do about that currently. Talking about the alien administration, they are busily expanding into Russia. They didn't declare war on us yet, and I'm not sure if I actually want to. There are 9 megafaunas sitting around here, which is quite funny. I'm not sure if they actually do something there, but if they would, that would be funny. And yeah, also the unrest is going down by now. So I try to counteract it, but if I'm alone, that won't work. And yeah, it's also ticking down on its own, so that's nothing we can stop currently. However, the fragmentation is still high, which is in our favor, because it's decreasing a military bonus here. And yeah, of course, Russia here is suffering, so they are down to 3 armies by now, which is not great. Then there's also the Eurasian army here, 4.6, but well, yeah. I'm contemplating if we maybe should intervene now and do something. I was considering to go for Kunming, which is our core, so get this one done. I'm not sure, maybe we do this. I think it would be actually a good idea. And we can maybe bait them to do stuff. So actually, yeah, maybe let's declare war next and then see what this does. Because we need to solve this Chinese problem here. Well, it's November and I finished my job here. And the job is to, well, clean up the orbit of Earth here. And I have succeeded in that now. So, Earth orbit now is free of servants and protectorate. There's still a little bit on the moon left, but the bases are actually fortified, so I'm not really willing to do that as of yet, because we do have the alien fleet on the horizon. So we are going back to our little space yard here. And so the aliens will arrive on the 13th. And now we can talk about what has happened in between. So I took out all those fleets. I also am at war with the alien administration by now. We were able to take out 2 armies, but just minor ones, so not one of the high-tech ones. They currently have 22 armies here, so that's quite a lot. But we were able to take out Kunming here, which is good. We are investing heavily into military tech currently, so we are up to 5.5 and we are investing 43 into it. I do actually consider that we go down here to so that we invest 50%. I think that increases the chances for certain events to happen. And if we can get an event with plus 0.1, that would be awesome. And here we already see the next problem. There is a fleet arriving. It's only 40 ships and 5.7k only, which is going for what that kind of fleet formation here. That's weird. It's only going for our station, so it's going to for the L4 orbit. But yeah, it will be fine. I'm sure it will be fine. So we are going there, repair our fleet, and then we prepare for this. We actually went up to 10 ships by now, but we do have a little bit of a resource shortage currently. What also has happened in between is that we reach Titans, we reach quite a lot of global technologies, we are pushing fusion through. So after Proton, we can do the inertial confinement reactors 6 and then 7. And 7 will unlock the good, really late game end drive, which we are going to use here. I already made a template for our final ship classes, basically the Titans here. We already have one here. It's the Laser Titan, which has the ultraviolet phaser cannons and phaser... What? It's a laser battery. I made a mistake here. So not a phaser battery, of course. This one, yes. That was already a nice mistake. Laser Titan version 1A. Nice mistake. And of course we also have the other ship class, which is the Mech Titan. The Mech Titan of course has the siege coilers level 3, and it has the heavy coil gun MK3 as a battery, plus of course both ships has a little bit of point defense on board as well. So these are going to be the station killers, and the other one are going to be our small ship killers, more or less. So this will help us stabilizing this. And in the next episode we are going to have therefore a multi-pronged front war, depending on where we want to fight. Our Mercury Phase first station, by the way, is now with 3 battle stations here. I still want to go to 5 probably, but we are in a resource shortage. We only make 374 metal, which is nothing. And one of these Titans, if we want to construct them, one of them will cost us 1.1k metal. And they are really heavily armored already. Now wait a second. This one is not. This one is really heavily armored. 55.5. I'm still improving on that. I'm not sure how much I want to do, but probably 50, 35, something. This one is definitely wrong. I don't know what I did there. But 55.5, maybe 15, 10, something like this will be probably... Oh, it's a Mech Titan here, which has the same, yeah. So probably something like this. And as we also see here, we need 8.8 exotics. We only have 11. So that's also a problem for these late game Titans here. And yeah. But we also found another thing out. If we go here, I'm actually working into Spaceworks here, so the level 3 shipyards to be faster later. We finally found out what is in the 8-inch slot. It's actually a plasma. So we have research plasma weapons in between, and now we are pushing through the Tech 2 here, which we can finish off before the alien fleet arrives. Actually, let's see. We can just confirm this one.
Lending my expertise.
And
Lending my expertise.
so the
Lending
fleet
my
will repair.
expertise.
How long will that take?
I will help them.
Up to 3rd December, that's fine. And there's another fleet coming for our L4 orbit. That's arriving on 20th of March. So we really have to hold here. But now we also get plasmas on top. And we didn't get the next project immediately, that's sad. Very sad. So let's take... I don't know. We need these ones eventually. So let's take those. And then go back to fusion. Maybe we can get the third laser plasma weapon immediately. But I don't think so. Oh, we took out another army in Hanoi here. Great. And I'm considering if we go here. Oh, there's an army though. There's an army as well. Maybe we go... Let's go here first, and then we maybe take out a one province to get China back on the map, which we can then use. But yeah, one step after the other here, slowly chipping away. They still have 22 armies because that was a West African one, but with our increasing score in military here, this will get easier every second. So we are now at 5.5 versus 5.3. And of course the base armies here, the high-tech ones, I'm not sure where, it's Megafaunus. Do we have one here? I don't know, because we can see it here as well. So the high-tech ones are 7.6 currently. And yeah, so here we are going to make a cut, because in the next episode we are going to kick off the game with the big next fight for survival on Earth. So leave a like and subscribe. And by the way, 30.8k science, so that's really nice. So, see you next time.